Hey YouTube world. I'm trying to look awake, but I'm really tired. My eyes look half asleep. I swear I'm not high, you guys. I'm just really tired. And yeah. This is part 2 to my other video. Um I'm gonna talk a little bit about anxiety and depression and where it can get you and things like that. I'm not a therapist, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a professional. So, yeah, this is just from my own personal experience. Well, first of all, if you're depressed, if you have anxiety, if you have anger issues, whatever it is that you're dealing with, you are not alone. I want you to know that. 100% you are not alone. You may feel alone, you may feel like no one understands, like no one cares, like there's nobody else. I mean, there may be that it may be the reality that nobody else has the same situation as you do, because everybody's life is different. Everyone has their own life and their own challenges. What could depress one person won't depress another person. Things like that. But depression and sadness, they feel similar. I'm not gonna say they feel exactly the same, but they feel similar. When someone's sad and depressed, they can understand better with somebody else that's sad and depressed. Before I went into the psych unit, I felt so alone. I felt like I was the only one, like, that cared about me. My family, my brothers and sisters, I'm not, don't, they don't have depression. They're younger. They're young kids. I mean, my brother has a little depression, but he doesn't have the ability to, really understand yet, the full adult depression, I guess. But when I got into group therapy has helped me so much. It has pulled me out of my shell. When I first got to the psych unit, I was antisocial. I was so depressed. I isolated. I laid in my bed all day. And, I work with a lot of people where I work. I have to work with customers. So, yeah, I'm happy and I know how to talk to people and da-da-da-da-da. But the truth is, when I'm not at work, and if I were to run into one of the customers in the store and I knew it was a customer, I would probably freeze up. I'd be like, what do I say to them? I don't have my script in front of me. Because, in essence, work kind of has a script. I know what to say to people. I work at a restaurant. I say, hi, how can I help you? What can I get for you today? It's an everyday thing. Every single person I ask them, I have to ask them. That's my job. So that's very, very easy. Small chat comes kind of easy, but that's because I feel safe in that. I feel that that's my safe haven. But if I were to go into a grocery store that I'd never been in, and one of my customers came, I'd probably feel apprehensive. I'd be like, oh, hi, and I wouldn't know what to say, just because it's not my safe haven. That's just for me personally, you guys. So group helped me a ton, you guys. Group therapy helped me a ton. If you guys are thinking about getting into a group therapy, I suggest you do, because of the fact that you can interact and listen to everybody else's opinion as well. There were people that had ideas that I had never thought of. When I got in a group, at first I was really nervous. I didn't want everybody knowing my stuff, but then when they said, raise your hand if you're depressed, everybody there was there for depression. There's like 7, 8 of us that raised our hand. Raise your hand if you've been sad. There were 7 or 8 of those people that raised their hand. So I want you guys to know that you guys are not alone. I promise you, you are not alone in this. If you are depressed, sad, angry, have negative thoughts, there are people out there that understand understand the feelings of depression and sadness. It was just kind of nice for me to know that there are people out there that, that I'm not totally alone in this world. That I'm not totally alone. It's kind of cool, you guys. It's kind of sad, though, because the way other people view us. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the outside world doesn't view us as mental. Some people do view us as mental, but you know what? Well, for me personally, it doesn't really matter as much anymore because of the fact that I'm me, and I know I'm not a psycho. I know I was sad, and everybody gets sad sometimes. Everybody gets sad for different reasons. Mine, we found out, was probably a very, very, very low deficiency in vitamin D. That's probably the reason why I get tired thinking about it. Can you see that? My eyes just droop when I talk about it. Because of the fact that my body knows that I'm so low in vitamin D that I need it. So, that's kind of my message to you guys today. I want you to know that there's hope out there. If you're out there and you feel like you're gonna give up, don't be afraid to ask for help. If you don't have a family member there to help you, call 911. Simple as that. Or call your police department. I mean, if you feel like you're in danger and you feel like you want to kill yourself, call 911. It's better that you get out and get help than, hurt yourself. I promise you that there is a reason to live, even though you feel like you are down to the very last straw and you don't feel like there's a point in living. I promise you that if you were alive right now, you're supposed to be here, because I'm religious. I don't know if whoever's watching this is religious, but my beliefs are that because you're here, God hasn't taken you home. Or if you don't believe in God, you're here for a reason, I mean, you're not dead. So, that's all I really have to say. I'm not going to go into all the details of my, of my issues and stuff, but, I might someday. I don't know. I'm not ready right now. I just want you guys to know that you're not alone, and, yeah. So, I will see you guys later. Please respond to this video. Give me some ideas for videos, and, rate this video, please. I mean, I would like comments and feedback. I don't get very much feedback on my videos. Start giving me feedback, you guys. Please don't be rude. I would appreciate that. I mean, if you need to be rude, I guess that's your problem. I mean, that's what you feel the need to do, but for my sake, please don't be rude. I appreciate all my subscribers out there, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Write me comments or write me personal messages telling me, I would like you to do a movie on this, or a video on this, or a video on that, or your videos are a little boring because you blah 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 blah. I mean, I would like that feedback. So, I mean, I can take a little bit of good criticism, as long as it's not, F you and all this. But, I would really like get some feedback. So, sorry I look like really tired, and I am. But I just thought I would get on here. I've been home since yesterday, and I just felt like I should get on here and share my message when it's fresh in my mind. So, I will see you guys all later, YouTube, and thanks again to all my subscribers and everybody that supports me. Thanks to my mom, my family, and to everybody in my life. So, alright, send my love.